This morning we'll begin the conversation with our friends from the National Youth Council of Nigeria. We have friends from there who will be telling us about the upcoming Youth Week in a moment. Let's welcome to the program this morning Adigun Ibrahim Olalikon, the Deputy Coordinator, National Youth Council of Nigeria, Odiolowo Ojuwoye Local Branch. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you. Also, the Social Secretary, Tijani Luqman Oluwadamilare. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming on the program. Let's talk about, first and foremost, the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Not a lot of persons know about this council, and I see that there are several local youth chapters here and there. Let me begin with you, the Deputy Coordinator, Adigun. Tell us a little bit about the National Youth Council of Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much. National Youth Council of Nigeria is a recognized, organized youth body as far as Nigeria is concerned. National Youth Council is a body that cuts across from the federal level to the local level. At the federal level, we have the national president. At the state level, we have the state chairman, and at the local level, we have the local branches. So, and Odiolowo Ojuwoye LCDA happens to have an active National Youth Council that is working, and that is where we are from. That's the National Youth Council. And basically what National Youth Council does is, National Youth Council is the mother of all other youth structures within the local government, at the state level and at the national level. Take for instance, at the local level where we are coming from, Odiolowo Ojuwoye LCDA, we have several youth organizations talking about the Boys Brigade at the local level, the Girls Guide at the local level, community association at the local level, religious-based association at the local level, social-based, and what have you. So all those organized, all those youth organizations that you have, youth groups that you have at the local level and at state level and national level, they all belong under the National Youth Council of Nigeria.
So Tijani, what's the benefit? Like, I'm not a member of the National Youth Council, but why should I be though? I'm interested in what this organization is about, what the council is about. What do you do for the youth? Is the National Youth Council, very quickly?
Yes, the NYCN is, as I said earlier, is the #1 recognized youth body. And at local level, we are like an umbrella to touch across to all youth bodies. You know, all these YBOs, I mean voluntary youth organizations and NGOs in the community that is youth enabled, they cannot all come down to the council. So the council is like a bridge builder. Everybody send a representative to be part. Your representative will now go back and give the communique or minute of every minute of what we do. And at the Youth Council, we do a lot of sensitizations. We try to bridge the gap between the government and the youth. That is why we come up with different sensitization and programs, youth empowerment, a lot of talks, a lot of voluntary movements. We will reach out to the communities. If it is cleanup, we go and do it. If it's sensitization, if it is drug orientation and other things like that. Aside that, the youth of nowadays believes that they have to be violent with the government. But NYCN believes that two wrongs can make a right. We try to be diplomatic. We go close to the government. We tell them this is what the youth want.
Employ dialogue.
Yes, then we create a dialogue. That is why at Odiolowo Ojuwoye LCDA, we have been following us and the trend. You will observe that we've always been doing a lot of sensitization and activities, a lot of them that will make the youth and the government say that, yes, I think there are some serious youths in this particular environment.
Talking about activities, I see that you have an upcoming event, which is the Youth Week. Tell us about that. What's that about? And what is the line of activities for the Youth Week?
All right, thank you so much. The National Youth Week that we are going to be having, the National Youth Week is like a commemoration of the National Youth Day, the November 1st. I think last year the federal government passed that there is going to be a National Youth Day, November 1st of every year. So for us,
I think it's important to emphasize, sorry to stress you. So as a youth out there, of course, this station is dedicated to empowering the youth who are here to have conversations about the youth and inform you better. So November 1st is your day. It's declared by the federal government, and there's something special you should listen to. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. So for us at Odiolowo Ojuwe LCDA, NYCN Odiolowo Ojuwe LCDA, we feel that we need to make that day a memorable one for our youth within Odiolowo Ojuwe LCDA. So we have organized, instead of having a day program, so we have organized a week-packed program where we can use that venue to impact the lives of our of the young people within our community. And that is why the Youth Week is in 2 phases. The first phase is a web design training. The web design training, as you all know, for anybody that is into the tech space, you know that 3 days is not enough for you to learn web design. So we have reached a consensus at our level that we are going to, instead of having a coding package. So we have reached a consensus that we want to use one of the tools that you can use to design websites very fast, which is WordPress. WordPress is one of the most used and sought after content management system in the whole of the world. So, and that is why we are teaching our youth how to design websites with WordPress within 3 days. And we've got superb facilitators that will do justice to that. So that is going to hold between 27th of this month, that's on Wednesday, and it will end on Friday. So the program will run from 10 to 1 every day. So for each of the days, we have different packages, different things that we'll be teaching. And of course, we have the intention of teaching our youth how to make money out of this. So not only teaching, we're also teaching them how to make ends meet out of the training process. The second phase of the program is the symposium, is the youth symposium. Of course, looking at the state of the nation, there is need for us to continue to talk. We need to engage ourselves continually. So we feel that on November 1st, which is the National Youth Day, we need to talk to ourselves, we need to engage ourselves, and that is why even on that day, we have 2 packages for our youth on that day. The first one is going to be a panel session. And of course, the MD, the CEO of RAVE TV, is a believer of youth development, is a strong believer of youth engagement, youth participation in governance, and she has always been supporting us from day one. So she's also going to be there as one of our panelists. We also have the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Mr. Shegun Daudu, is also going to be part of our panelists. We also have the SSA to the Governor on SDGs, Mr. Lekan Fatodu, is also going to be part of the panelists. We have some other people. And if you look at the screen, you have them there. So they are going to be part of the panelists.
Interesting stuff. Very quickly, let me get to you, Tijani, as we begin to wrap up the conversation now. As Social Secretary, of course, you are strongly part of the organization of this particular Youth Week. Is this open to everybody, especially in Lagos State? We know that you represent the local, Odiolowo Ojuwe local youth chapter, right? Is this open to everybody in Lagos State, or just for youths in your local council development? What's it called again? LCDA, yeah.
Yes, LCDA. Actually, the event is majorly for residents of Odiolowo Ojuwe LCDA. So, but however, due to the magnanimity of our LCDA, our chairman in person of Honorable Razak Ajala welcomes people too.
All right.
So if we have people that feels they want to learn and tap from this benefit, they are welcome.
Interesting stuff.
Success is for all. It's not for one person.
Interesting stuff. So aside from web design and the essentials to building the websites, completion of the web, which is a lineup. Aside that and the youth symposium, are there other benefits, real quick, that youth stand to benefit from attending this Youth Week?
Yes, absolutely. The first thing is for our web design training, of course, because of the partnership we have with some professionals, we are going to award participants a certificate of proficiency. So they are going to earn that. So also, for our symposium is packed with highly resourced persons. And this is such personalities, you can't just find them anyhow. So the wealth of experience and exposure that are bringing to the fore on that day is something that will really impact the lives of our youth. And also, we also have a lot of packages that I don't want to talk about. I want the people to come on that day, to come and witness them. So they are part of the goodies that we have for them.
Great. Tijani, are there registrations anyone has to do before the date, or you just come to the venue?
We have sent out the registration link for like 2 weeks now.
Okay.
So registration closed day before yesterday. However, we are going to open the registration from this moment. We open it till midnight, just to give those that are just hearing about it the privilege. You have just within till 12 a.m. to register. Then we close the portal back so that everybody who still wants to learn can actually come.
Fantastic stuff. You know what they say about empowering the youth and people in general? Would you rather have fish in your hand or in your pot right now, or be taught how to be a fisherman, so you can, of course, go to the river and fish yourself and have as much fish as possible whenever you need? Thank you so much, representatives of the Odiolowo Ojuwoye local youth chapter of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. I appreciate that. Adigun Ibrahim Olalekan is the deputy coordinator, and of course Tijani Luqman Oluwadamilare is the social secretary.
Yes,
I appreciate it. Hope, of course, we'll be there. RAVE Television will be there to show our support, and like you mentioned, our boss would be there as well to speak with the youth, and of course we'll do a lot more than that. Thank you so much again. Hope you have an amazing Youth Week.
Thank you.
From tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So from tomorrow to the 1st of November.
From tomorrow, 10 a.m. till 1 p.m.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you again.